Beautiful souls. Welcome to another new month and a new year of our Awakening Mass Meditations that takes place on the 11th of every month. And this time around, we happen to be at the beginning of our new year of 2023. So, with 2023 beginning, we have lots of energy building. Perhaps you may be coming from a state of energy that has been a little more a little less trying to find that energy because, as we all know, the winter times and the end of the year with the holiday season and everything can be draining with our energy and requires our focus to make sure that our energy is ready for the new year. It's kind of amazing to see how we really do correlate with the seasons of the year. So, kind of as winter is going down, we're like hibernating, if you will, and we go into a space within, and that allows us to move forward to when we get spring and we're able to literally bring out of our energetic body and get into work where we feel where it's less dense because we're in a heightened state where it's more awake and you see the flowers blooming and we are as well blooming internally. Everything is so connected, as above, so below. So, with that said, I'm very excited about this month. Our Awakening Mass Meditations theme this month is Journey to Find Your Soul Purpose. Now, I feel that finding your soul purpose is another theme that seems to be on a lot of conversations that I've been paying attention. So, conversations as the year has been ending and people questioning, what is my soul purpose? Or the other way around, as the new year is ending and the year beginning, a lot of souls are stepping into and recognize soul purpose truly means and correlates to, which is very exciting. For me personally, I have very exciting announcement that many of you are already aware of, but our Awakening Mass Meditations channel is going to be exponentially growing. We have a website coming very, very soon where we will have our meditations, our meditation music, as well as eco-friendly apparel and products, and you can do meditations there. We are also to be having a nonprofit organization created that will be designed to create healing and cleanliness in the planet so we can start anew with cleaning our beautiful Mother Gaia into the healing that she needs. So with that information said, we're going to get into this meditate state and begin our meditation. So I would like to please close your eyes and we will get into a space of meditation. Now, when we come together as a collective with one goal and one intention, that manifestation of that goal is not just times multiplied by the factor of itself, it's exponentially squared. So that impact that we have, the opportunity we have as a collective coming together, lowering crime, lowering negativity, increasing positivity, raising vibrations. This is what happens when we come together. So when we are in this space together, our manifestations are able to anchor into the physical at a more quantum speeds. Now, this mass meditation, being that it is for your soul purpose, this is going to be a meditation that is a little more personal for you. But as we do it together as one, we are able to allow others to reach their soul purpose and their intention sooner, quicker, at more quantum speeds again. So, with that being said, we'll come into the attention of our breath. We'll take a couple breaths. Inhale and exhale. Now, as we are exhaling now, we're going to be coming into the space of our body, being more aware of this physical body that we are temporarily in this body vessel. This vessel is helping us carry out our mission here on the physical earth. We are far beyond this physical human vessel body. And when we breathe, we can really understand that there is two things going on, the body and the spirit. The spirit is breathing the body and the spirit merging as one, and allowing the spirit then to take over and allow the beautiful, magical manifestations to take place. So we'll take a deep breath in and exhale the breath all the way. Inhale again and exhale. We're going to be mimicking the ocean. Mother Nature has a very good example at all times of how to be. So with the breath, we're just going to be like the waves. Imagine yourself hearing the waves and pretending to mimic that with your breath. No pause in between. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Like a wave with no end. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Now I would like you to envision at this time yourself walking along a beautiful cobblestone path. This cobblestone path has been wear and tear on it. It's ancient. It has lived long, long, long ago, and it is still intact. You can feel the energy from this cobblestone path beneath your feet as you are walking barefoot along this cobblestone path. Where is this cobblestone path leading? That is the question that we are about to find out. We continue on this beautiful cobblestone path with the energies, vibrant, the ancient intelligence surrounding us. Now, this cobblestone path has hedges on both sides, allowing a beautiful, narrow pathway that we are following. We are continuing to follow this beautiful pathway. The hedges have flowers on them, beautiful, large roses, colorful in all the colors that you can imagine. Continue walking down the path. Perhaps there's a forks in the road of this cobblestone path, and you take the turn you feel appropriate for your path. Perhaps a left turn, a right turn, or continuing straight in this journey. It is up to you where you feel is the most important. Just follow your heart. You know the path to take. You take in the scenery all around you, and you feel this ancient information that you are connected to, that you do know within. There's a familiarity about this beautiful space. And then up ahead, you notice that there is an archway coming off of these hedges that enter into a beautiful courtyard. You see this up ahead, and you know that this is the space for you. This courtyard ahead is calling your name. It is feeling a pull on your soul to see what is on the other side. What else is this beautiful courtyard entail? You continue walking, and you finally reach the archway entrance to this beautiful courtyard. As you take a step in, oh yes, it is so beautiful. There is a pond of water, a water fountain, perhaps some fish in the pond, and you see more green hedges and brilliant flowers. You hear birds singing. You just feel the oneness of this beautiful space. You notice that the birds are interacting with little fairies and little pixies. The magical energy in this space is undeniable. When you come into this space, you feel like a kid again, like magic. This space feels like a familiar space that your soul has once known. to feel the comfort in this peaceful space that we are in. You continue walking around this beautiful courtyard, observing all of the artifacts in the nature that is within. You notice the butterflies and the bees and the energy that is radiating love unconditionally. This unconditional love that is radiating fills your soul, and you feel at home, you feel at peace. As you head, look above, you notice the sky above. What a beautiful sky it is. You feel the warmth from the sun, and as well as looking up at the sun, you notice that there is something else in the sky. You're trying to see what this is, you're squinting your eyes, and you see this formation that is descending down from the sky. It is becoming closer to you, and you are now able to distinguish that this form coming down has wings. It is flying down to you, and then you notice that it breathes fire. A dragon indeed. What a beautiful sight to see. This dragon is getting closer, and you can see its beautiful feathers now. Rainbow colors. It is very large and majestic, and it holds a very, very peaceful presence. This dragon comes into the courtyard and lands right in front of you. Wow, look at this beautiful creature. The graciousness and peacefulness that this creature is giving off is something to be said. It is very intriguing. You walk up to this full dragon, and it bows its head. In the same urge to bow the same. There is now a bond made. You feel a very familiar connection with this dragon when you make eye contact. As soon as your eyes meet, the merge is instantaneous. The telepathy is online, and you hear a voice so clear as if it is speaking to you aloud, but it is telepathic within. You feel the words of your dragon saying, I am you. You are me. I am your higher self. Feeling of this excitement is overwhelming. This is me. This is of me. I am pure. I am grand, magical, gracious. I have the power within to express myself and be free. Yet, what does that really mean? What is it that is stopping you from allowing you to spread these wings like the dragon in front of you, your higher self? The telepathic communication begins again. The dragon tells you to climb on to the back. So you do. You climb up onto the large, majestical creature that is your higher self, this beautiful dragon beast, this being that you are one with. As soon as you climb onto its back and you feel its feathers, the oneness merge is undeniable. You feel things that you have never felt, where you now understand that there is no reason for attachments to allow you to not feel this amazing space, to feel liberated. You ask the dragon with your telepathic communication now, with this comfortable merge. Higher self, if you are my higher self, then you must know, what is my soul purpose? What is my soul mission here in this incarnation now? The dragon immediately takes off flight, and you are soaring through the sky, through the clouds. You and your dragon are merged as one, and you are having the flight of your life. Soaring in all directions, the wind in your hair. You feel this oneness connection to not just yourself, but to all things. This liberation makes you think that there is no possibility of ever feeling down again, to feeling negative energy, for this is a very high intoxicating experience for the most positive way. So your dragon is flying these beautiful spaces, and you are still with that soul burning question of your purpose. When you have this thought, your dragon immediately plummets straight down. It is flying straight for the planet, and you are terrified. All the fears come rising up once again. Your life is literally flashing before your eyes. You are seeing all the things that have happened in your space here and on this planet. You see all of the interactions you have had with your family, with your teams, with your coworkers. You see the words and the missions and accomplishments that you have endured during this time. You see yourself in these beautiful vacations and travels that you have partaken. You continue on this visual of your life flashing before your eyes, feeling with fear of what the end possibility is. Are we going to crash? Or are we going to hit the planet? The feelings within are fearful, and your life continues to flash before your eyes. What situations and experiences still hold on to you now? What situations and experiences have you had that are still affecting the way that you treat people or the way you treat yourself? You visualize yourself as a child going to school. You visualize yourself as a child growing in your household. All the information that has been put on you, all the expectations that are expected. You start to see all of the experiences your soul, have chosen for yourself. You start to see now how every single interaction and experience got you to the space you are now for the reason you chose. You're exactly where you need to be. This realization that all of the fears and the traumas in the childhood shadows that you've been covering up were for a far better purpose and growth. This shift from fear to realization and understanding and acceptance of the journey overwhelms your being. You feel now that all of the negativity and positivity equals who you are. What a beautiful thing it is to have these experiences of all sorts, for they were not to be against you, for you are not a victim in these instances. It is for beautiful growth, whether that may not be to be understood now, or it may be to be understood for another soul. Understand, trust your higher self. This overwhelming feeling of acceptance and surrendering to the process begins to sink in, and your higher self dragon feels you shifting into this acceptance of your experience now. Your dragon then continues to soar right above our beautiful planet. You can now see from this beautiful observer perspective, as a bird's eye view above, all of the life taking place on our beautiful planet. You see yourself down below, doing your daily routines. You see yourself interacting with others. You see yourself doing what you do on a regular basis. You now see that these things that you have been regularly doing are not for your highest good, and they have been from the programs through your experiences. You see that this is not who you are. And in fact, you are far beyond. This magical energy is undeniable. You know that there is a far greater purpose than just doing the same routine on this planet. We are here for a mission. Your soul is aware through the experiences that you have lived, that you have visualized as it flashed through your eyes. You can see now the pull where you feel the most passion, the most excitement. What makes you happy? What gives you the most excitement? These are your passions. This is your soul purpose. This is where your energy should be focused. You see yourself now from above on your beautiful dragon as you're looking down upon all of life. Life begins to shift before your very eyes. You now see everyone on this planet, all beings, all humanity that have chosen to be here, choosing their higher timeline, choosing to see from an observer standpoint the bigger picture of all that is, and all connected, and all beautiful. It is all one. Your experience alone is the mission. And remember that. Do not get caught up in these emotions and feelings, for they are the toolbox for you to understand where your energy should be placed. When you feel these excitement and feelings of bliss, this is your answer. You see now the world shifting into a beautiful, merged, and harmonized state. All souls now understanding their purpose here and anchoring these into the planet. We begin to raise our energy. We raise our information, our frequency vibrations. And that alone allows more information to come online. Your DNA vibrates even faster. The things you thought were you and that you were known to be you are just the illusion. This beautiful awareness that you have now as an observer, that your life is exactly how it is supposed to be, for you chose this prior to coming here. Your soul knows, your higher self knows. Trust your guidance. Go within and connect with that higher self. Feel the feelings of bliss and compassion and feed that flame. Your passion will ignite. Your mission will anchor. Many, many souls are coming online with their soul purpose. And what a beautiful world we are changing and shifting into now. This is the work that we are doing. It is not to be a regular routine of muscle memory and constant same flow. We need change. We need shift in that order to allow neural pathways to grow, to allow new ideas to come online. We must do new things. As our human body, we are never stop growing. The ascension is the natural state. We are naturally ascending upward. With this information known and in your DNA now, your dragon, your higher self, and you are merged with this knowing. You feel peace in your heart. Your dragon flies you back to this beautiful courtyard space where you started. You trust the journey, and you trust your incarnation on Earth. Your dragon now is just above the courtyard, and it is flying you to the space on the cobblestones. It gracefully lands, and you thank your dragon telepathically for showing yourself, your higher self, what there has been to be to create what you know now, and what there is to come when we shed these illusions. You are so excited now to start this new project, a new idea that you have been yearning to try. The energy is aligned for you, and if it is right, it will be done. I thank you for following your experiences in your heart. Your heart is your inner guidance. Move from the monkey mind to the authentic heart, and you will never cease to go wrong. Now that you are back in your courtyard space with all your information and your chakras aligned, your DNA activated at a very high frequency, you can now continue on your mission, enduring your soul purpose for all other souls to feel and to know your purpose. What a beautiful thing it is to share our purposes with each other, creating a more beautiful space of unity for the collective. You exit your courtyard, down the cobblestone path, back to the entrance to where your physical body is staying. You see your physical human body and your spirit merges back, and we are anchoring now into the physical again. We'll take a deep breath in there and exhale. I love you and I thank you for going on this solar journey with me. At this time, you can now move your fingers and your toes and your body and open your eyes. Thank you so very much for connecting with the collective. I am so thankful for this journey that you are on and more meditations to be in the future when we come together in mass and have the opportunity to do the beautiful things that we can do. Until next time, please join our Awakening Mass Meditations groups on Facebook, on YouTube, on Telegram, MeWe, and soon to be our website. Thank you very much again, and we'll see you on the next meditation. Have a beautiful evening and day.